All right, guys. I'm gonna fucking shoot you in the game, I swear. All right. So Ferris just informed me that there's actually a tab where it just shows you what's going to be delivered, and that way you don't have to sit there and read out all the different teams. Someone's gonna die in Star Citizen later. All right. 2.5.
I didn't know you were just going to frickin' start the rereading all the teams.
All right. All right. Well, you won't see that chat because yeah. All right. Let's just jump straight into it. 890 jump mission update, which is happening in Q2. Aaron Halo. That's the asteroid belt, isn't it? The yes, the Halo asteroid belt. That's happening in Q4. The achievement service is happening in Q3. The Aceto station, which is happening in Q3, although that's on the Squadron 42 thing. The actor status T2 is happening in Q4. The spawn closets to support persistent NPC spawning, that's happening in Q4. The Aegis Gladius Gold Standard, which is done. The Aegis Idris, ferrets make happy noises, that is happening in Q2, maybe 3. I don't know. But that's
remember
that's Squadron 42. Yeah.
The tracker is only showing that they are doing the work on it. It doesn't mean that they will come out at the end of these trackers.
And also, it is on the Squadron 42 too, so it's not an actual Star Citizen thing too. So even if it was them working on it and completing it, which it might be, it's also the fact that you won't see it because it's still Squadron 42. The Aegis Javelin Destroyer. Now, interesting enough, this is already looks like it's already been done, and this is a Squadron 42 and a Star Citizen thing. So that's interesting.
So maybe there's going to be 2 different versions of the Javelin.
No, I think it. No. The Star Citizen and the Squadron 42 is just simply meaning that it's in both the Star Citizen and the Persistent Universe and Squadron 42. But the question is why are they giving us the Javelin in Star Citizen and not the Idris?
Maybe because the Idris is already
leaked,
done. But maybe the Idris is already finished, and it doesn't need any more work. It's either that or they're just waiting on something.
Well, the Idris is only for Squadron 42. The Javelin is for Squadron and Star Citizen. That's my point. But I wonder if the Javelin is in Star Citizen because of the Crusader shipyards, for example. Maybe you see it being built. And maybe
it's also here for Fleet Week.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. But the Aegis was also in for Fleet Week too, wasn't it? So I'm not quite sure. We'll see. Right. Aegis Redeemer is down for Q3. Aegis Retaliator Gold Standard, which is obviously the next thing that's going to be done, is down for Q2. Yep, Q2 maybe. HI Hawker, which we've already talked about, but we'll talk about again because you don't hear that recording because Fez. The Hawker is actually going to be someone that goes around and actually sells stuff in the NPC, in the villages, in the cities. So there might be a guy who, for example, walks around and he might say things like, for example, I have a quantum drive for sale. Does anyone want to buy a quantum drive? Quantum drive for sale, going cheap, blah, blah, blah. Now, it's most likely going to be illegal goods. And at the end of the day, it's also most likely going to be cheaper, but mightn't be necessarily the best stuff because it's going to be secondhand, whatever it may be. But it's going to be someone that walks around actually selling stuff in the shops. Now, this is obviously if you go through the teams, you actually see it's actually under there. But yeah, I'm actually looking forward to that because that's actually really, really interesting. So really looking forward to seeing what the Hawker brings. And it's going to be like a mobile shop, a guy walking around who might sell a quantum drive or he might sell a plasma cannon or whatever it may be. AI Janitor, which is obviously down for Q2. AI Off-Duty Hygiene, which is Q2. AI Off-Duty Activity Sleeping, No, you can't sleep with the NPCs. We asked. That's down for quarter 2. AI turret gunner, which is down for quarter 2, I believe, as well. Yep. AI EVA tech. Now that's that's AI EVA. So that's NPCs doing EVA, maybe. That's interesting. That's down for quarter 2. AI info service, which is done apparently. A chromo cluster, the animated gunner helmet, which is down for quarter 3, I believe. Quarter 2. Animated dashboard state, which is down for quarter 4. Archon station is the large space station. Archon, whatever it is, yeah.
That's a very interesting description. That's a large space station. Thank you.
Archon station is a very large space station, yeah. Located inside the coil. Area 18 hospital interiors. Now that is down for quarter 4. The Argo MPU V gold standard, which is down for quarter 2. So that answers one question we have. It looks like they're going to be doing multiple gold standards per quarter patch. Because it looks like the Aegis and the Argo MPU are obviously going to be happening next. I think it was the Aegis. Was it the Retaliator? Yep. So the Retaliator is next, and the MPU is up next as well. Asset Manager, which is down for quarter 2. Asset Refinance Database. Asset Specific Kits. Asset Validator. Replacing the existing Asset Validator to provide extensible test plugins, improve performance, and clear error reporting. ATC service is getting an upgrade in tier 0, quarter 2. So, logic of the air traffic controls handled separately on each DGC game server. We're going to move it closer to the reality of server meshing. The location for the aircraft control needs to transition to a separate service. So they're going to put a whole new service for the ATC. ATC system rewrite, which is obviously going through for quarter 3. Yeah, quarter 3. Audio animation tilt set, it's quarter 2. AWS batch interference, it's quarter 3. Backpacks is quarter 2. Ballistic advocacy undersuit, which is down for quarter 2. Basins. Basins are a critical part of the water systems across the planet and are home to many forms of flora and fauna. Adding them to the work in progress river systems will further improve the quality of our planets. That's down for quarter 4. So that's cool. Bearing S7 ballistic gatling. Bearing S7 laser cannon. That's obviously for the Ion. That's down. One of those is done already, and the others is down for tier 3. Quarter 3, sorry. Bespoken taken place, which is down for quarter 2. Quarter 3? Quarter 3. Boat movement parameters, which is Squadron 42. Now that's down for quarter 3 as well. So it's going to be boats and Star Citizen. That's cool. Boral Stalker, which is down for quarter 3. Now that is a creature into the gameplay. That's Cat. So character, art, and tech. And tech team. So we might actually be getting it in quarter 2.
Would be nice.
We know the artwork's getting done, but it looks like it's actually going to be the Breaker's Yard. Breaker's Yard is an environmental location hidden deep within Odin 1. I think that's in Squadron 42. Yeah, it is. That's down for quarter 3. Bug fixing and tech debt. Building blocks shop conversion, which is done. Building interiors, which is down for quarter 4. Cargo door, elevator, dynamic alignment to terrain, which is quarter 4. Cargo system refactor, which is down for quarter 2. That's the start of item meshing and stuff like that. Cave improvements, which is down for quarter 1. Then we got all the characters. chapters. Sorry, character attachment volumes. That's down for quarter 2. Character work is down for quarter 2. Character drain, tier 0. Charge drain, which is down for tier 3. Quarter 3, sorry. Checkpoint, restore ship state. That's interesting. That's for Squadron 42. That's in case you die, I believe. Once implemented, reloading from a checkpoint. Yep, okay, yep, in case you die. Clemine. Clemine is an abandoned extraction facility built by the Clem installation located in the Odin system. That's Squadron 42. CIG improvement profiles. Cloud Test Launcher version 3. Cloud Test Launcher version 2, which is down for quarter 2. Comare status on back-end updates. Commodity kiosks, down for quarter 4. Cooperative locomotion. Counterfeit data download mission, which is down for quarter 4. So it's like hacking and stuff like that. Creature rigging pipeline, which is down for quarter 2. Crusader, which is down for quarter 2. Crusader Ares Star Inferno, which is down for quarter 3. Ion is down for quarter 3. Crusader Hercules C2, which is down for quarter 2. Hercules Starlifter down M2 is quarter 2, which is, well, the X patch. Culling streaming interior. So actually, interesting here, Crusader Starlifter looks like it's going to be done by mid-May. So that means we're probably going to get that X patch around mid-May, I would say. May to mid-May for that X patch, because that's when the Starlift is coming in. Culling exteriors, interiors for ship, quarter 3. Medical tool, which is down for quarter 2. Cutting tier 2, which is down for quarter 4. Data desterilizer, which is down. Data core desterilizer. A Star Citizen uses normal game tech to read the data core's data, whether it be in binary format. Okay. Debug UI, we don't care about. It's just general stuff. Delivery missions, dangerous locations, which is done. Delivery missions time, which is done. Derelict damage pass for Squadron 42 is done already. Docking ship to ship is already done, but it hasn't been implemented yet. Ship to station is still in. Actually, ship to ship is in. Sorry, that's the Merlin. Ship to station, which is down. Looking at for, say, early to mid-May, which will obviously be the X patch. Environmental, dynamic environments, which is down for May, June, which is obviously tier 2, I believe. Still. Yep. So, yep, sorry.
You went to quiet there for quite a long time.
Crusader. I think you actually accidentally got disconnected or something, actually. Crusader is in for... Yeah, can you hear me? Crusader...
Yeah, you broke up pretty hard for me.
Oh, okay. Crusader is down for tier 2. Crusader Ares, Inferno, Ion, A2, C2, M2... That's all. So the Ares, Ion, and Inferno is down for quarter 3. A-Lifter, A2 is down for quarter 3. Starlifter is C2. M2 is down for quarter 2. Med Tool, which is down for quarter 2. Cutting tier 2, which is down for quarter 3. Here, ship to ships. Okay, ship to station docking. Okay, so I've found out where I was up to. Alright, Dynamic Events, which is down for the whole year, which is just them working on it as they can. Object, so we might get that by the end of the year, maybe. Objects, dynamic objects preset. Enemy characters, which is down for quarter 3. Enemy ships, which is down for quarter 4. Entity graph seeding. I don't know what that is. Entity Graph single player implementation. EVA Tech Tier 2, which is down for Q3. Fire Extinguishers, Q3. Forced Reactions, Q2. FPS Radar, Q3. FPS Weapon Overheat, which is Q4. Realistic Weapon Handling, which is Q2. Gainery, Gen 12 Renderer. So the Gen 12 Renderer looks like it's going to be done by Q2. Generic Ship Screen UI, down by Q2. Generic Backpack UI, which is done apparently. Just not in the game, I don't think. Grey Cat Industrial Rock, which is done. Grey Cat Industrial Salvage Tool, which is Q2. Tractor Tool, which is obviously Q2. Ground Scramble Races, Q4. Ground Vehicles version 2, which is Q4. Hacking Tier 0, which is Q2. Hangar Manager App, Volume 1. That's interesting. So the crafting of the Mobigus app that emulates the function of the ASOP terminals, allowing players to spawn ships, claim insurance, access an array of landing services to maintain their ships. So you won't need to use ASOP to spawn a ship in.
Interesting.
Harvestable Miners, Q4. Head rigging, I think it's supposed to be. Creation of additional animation rigs to be used for various character heads. There you go. We're getting more heads, finally. That is down for Q2. Healing Tier 0, which is down for Q2. Heat Suit, which is down for Q2. Hex, which is apparently increasing the Hex tool feature to set the player relations. Okay, it's just dev stuff. Hospital Doctor Uniform, Q2. Medical Concept Kit, which is 2. Nurse, which is Q2, although apparently it's been done. Hospital Tier 0, it's not in the game. Hospital Tier 0, which is Q4. So obviously we're not going to get the nurses until we start getting the hospital, obviously. Hull Visual Decoration, which is done. Hybrid Services, which is Tier 2, it's Q2. Illegal Goods Dealer. This is also backing up the town crier, the guy that's selling stuff. That's down for Q2. Both systems work together. Improved OC workflow. Improved player HAB number. Increasing player HAB numbers. So increasing the player HABs to 100 per landing zone. Wow. That apparently is in already.
I see it.
That's in already. Inventory system, which is Q2, which is item cache. Jar Achiever. Create a tool that achieves old Jar tickets. Okay, it's best back end stuff. Jump model. Encompasses the initial step to determine the look and variety of jump nodes. Jump modules, sorry. So that's starting to bring in like wormhole tech and stuff. Jump point spacescaping. Creating the environments around the jump points. Connecting Stanton to Pyro. That's happening in Q2, bro. We might get jump points and that for Q2. Oh, no, here it is. Jump points. My bad, don't get excited, everybody. Jump points is happening in Q4.
I was gonna say, like,
So they said that we're going to get these Stanton and Ninks and all that. They said we're going to get that at the same time we get jump points. And to do that, we need servo meshing. So does that mean we're going to get servo meshing by Q4?
But they said that the first system that we're going to visit with a jump points is Pyro.
Yeah. But they said for Pyro, Ninks, and all these sort of places, they're all going to come after we get servo meshing. Because we need servo meshing for those. So if we're getting Pyro and Ninks and stuff like that in Q4, for example, then we can presume servo meshing is also in Q4. So does that mean we're going to get item cache and servo meshing in this year?
Hopefully.
That'll be big if we got that. I was expecting server meshing Q1, Q2 next year. So if we can get this year, it'd be nice. So ladders tiers 1, which is obviously happening in Q4. Landing gear springs, which is done. Law system improvements is done. Hospital interiors, which is supposedly done. Long distance probing, that is, I want to make the alien joke. The feature allows people to launch quantum traveling probes that can detect signatures at extreme ranges far beyond the reach of ship scanners. The signature can ultimately be used to identify points of interest and plan quantum travel. Okay, so you might be able to launch a long distance probe and scan the area to find out if there's anything there. That'd be cool. So that's starting to get into exploration, actually. That's tier 4, Q4. Loot generation tier 0, Q2. Loot generation tier 1, which is Q3. Lawville Hospital interior locations, which is Q4. Stripping and refilling, mag stripping and refilling, which is Q4. I like that. I like that idea. Male specialist light armor, which is Q2. Map and radar system rework, Q2. Thank God we are getting a map rework. Thank God for that. Q2, guys. I was actually talking. Morphologist was in my server the other night, and I was talking to him about it. Maya loadouts from P4K. Shout out to Morphologist, guys, too. If you don't follow him, please do. He does really good jobs for videos on architecture and stuff for Star Citizen. Medical gowns, down for tier 2. Medical UI support, MDF rework. Mining gadgets, tier 2. MISC. Oh, Hull A. Hull A is coming in tier 4. Q4. We're getting the Hull A, Hull B, and the Hull C. The Hull C we're actually getting in October. I wonder if that's going to be a CitizenCon thing. I have a theory what we're going to do in CitizenCon. Want to hear it? No, another video tomorrow. Miscellaneous support, which is obviously just general shit. Missile operator motor, which is tier 2. Q2, sorry. Then we've got mop and bucket, which is Q3. Mounted guns, which is Q2. Move planet to compute. Planet terrain, chucks have an improved screen rendering, fill rate. Distance, terrain, shading, and troops. Okay, alright. Just general terrain stuff. Healing attachments, Q2. Salvage attachment, we've got, supposedly. Capital ship destruction. Multi-grid SDF, capital ship destruction. That's happening in Q3. Navy jumpsuit, which is happening in Q2. New Babbage Hospital interior, which is happening in Q2. New building blocks editor, which is happening in Q2 as well. NPC characters, that's obviously for back-end systems for them though. NPC character creation services, NPC scheduler services is happening in Q3. NPC tracker services, which is happening in Q2. Ninx system, planet and mission setup is happening in Q2. Although I don't think we're going to get that until we get server meshing, which is happening maybe at the end of the year. So it might get done, but I don't think you're going to have access to it. The Origin M50 engine swap, Q4, we know that's happening. The Orison Hospital interior location, which is Q2. Orison executive outfit, which is Q2. Orison jacket, Q2. Orison mascot suit, Q2. Please let us shoot the mascot. Orison, of course, for Chromstat, of course. Orison outfit version 1 or 01 is happening in, apparently it's already done. Orison version 1, which is happening in Q2. Orison version 2, which is happening up until Q4. Outpost theme variances, that is happening up in Q4. I believe that's the colonization. Yep, colonized outposts. Yep. So, persistent HABs, Q4. That's interesting.
I want the persistent hangers though.
Yeah, next one, Q4 as well.
And nice, even better.
And the one below that, which is persistent streaming and server meshing, that is also Q4. Dude, we might get 7 mission quarter 4.
Maybe. Would be nice.
Shit. I tell you what, if we get that, it'd be nice. A bloody good year if we got that. Personal inventory, which is quarter 3. So it looks like item cache may be happening. I would say probably quarter 3, not quarter 2.
Item cache for quarter 3.
Yeah.
Do you want to take a? Do you want to take the bets on that?
Sure. What do you want to bet?
Oh. 50 UEC.
If you lose, you got to give me your Idris. If I win, if I lose, you got to give me Idris. How's that?
One problem is I don't think CIG would let me gift it.
True. I like that's the one problem is that COG won't let you gift it. Not that you don't want to give it away or anything. It's just that COG won't let you gift it. All right. So where did we get up to?
We were at persistent hangers and all that.
Yeah. Can't seem to find him though. There we go. Persistent hangers, persistent. Right. Personal inventory is to right. Physical damage and breakability, which is down for quarter 2. Physical local inventory support, which is quarter 2. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get personal inventory till quarter 3 though, so that's probably when that's going to happen. Planet year GPU displacement, which is apparently done. Planet organics, player account, and player body, which is quarter 2. Hints and tips, which is quarter 2. And then obviously quarter 4 for tier 1 and tier 2, which is also quarter 4 as well. Port over remaining mesh rendering, quarter 2. Probability video volume encoder desensitivity density refactor, quarter 4. So prone is getting down in quarter 4, which we knew. Pyro space stations is happening in quarter 4. Dude, everything is looking to me like we're going to get server meshing in quarter 4. Quarter 4 or quarter 1?
I want to say a quarter 1 would be a best bet.
Yeah, I would say maybe they're going to show it off at CitizenCon, and then maybe we'll get it in quarter 1, maybe.
Yeah.
Pyro system. I tell you what, if they show it off at CitizenCon and then they say, "Oh, by the way, this is coming in this patch," people are going to lose their SHIT. They really are. That's going to be a massive epic thing. Pyro system planet mission setup, which is quarter 4. Quantum simulation. Reveal the CitizenCon.
Quantum simulation does sound better.
The quantum simulation will serve as the background economy for Star Citizen. That's from the 2019 CitizenCon. That is happening in quarter 4, apparently.
Or it's working in quarter 4.
Yeah.
I mean,
radar scanning and pinging, which is quarter 2. Refinery overlays, replicated energy spawn parameters from network. It's just back-end stuff. Replication, we don't care. Replication gates for missions, which we've already talked about. That's the ability for them to go through and say, hey, you don't have enough rep to do these really, really good missions, so do some cheaper missions and then get your rep up. Then you'll be able to go through and get the real good missions. So that's just gating off certain missions at certain ranks and stuff like that. Resource management, restricted areas 3, which is happening in quarter 4. Retaliator room, OC swapping. That is happening in quarter 2. So it looks like the Retaliator is the one that's going to be able to have rooms swapped out. Rivers and roads is happening in quarter 3. RSI Bangle.
Can we go back to the rivers, please? That's better.
The rivers is better than the Bangle?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, because we actually get the rivers PV for the Bengal.
But the Bengal is the carrier. Rivers is just like... Well, you actually get the Bengal
Rivers.
before the rivers and the roads.
Wait, my question is this. If we were to walk into the rivers, so will it kill us instantly?
Well, I presume not. I presume they're going to put like floating and stuff in, aren't they? But the Bengal carrier, that's only for Squadron 42 anyway, so even if it does get done, we won't see it, it says.
So yeah, our rivers are better in this case.
RSI Constellation Taurus, which is quarter 2. Ruin Station, which is quarter 4. That's more leaning towards the fact we're going to get server meshing for that, or for quarter 1. Salvage Tier 0, quarter 3. SDF Shields is done. Security Behavior, which is Tier 2, quarter 2. Security Networking version 1 is done. Security Networking version 0 is done. Version 1 is happening in quarter 2. Selling is down for November, which is quarter 4. Shard Replication Layer Population, whatever that is. I think that's actually server meshing stuff. Yep. That's like setting up like shards for like server meshing. I believe anyway. Sharp Angular Asteroid Pack, which is Tier 2. Can we not make sharp asteroids because they tend to poke holes in my ship when I run into them? Shield Capacitors version 1, which is Tier 0. Tier 1, which is down for quarter 2. Shield Emitters is down for quarter 2. Ship AI Subcomponents Targeting, which is apparently done. But looks like we're getting that in quarter 2. So maybe we can target subcomponents, maybe. Ship CPU, which is down for quarter 4. Ship to ship refueling, which is down for quarter 3. That's cool. Shop and Patreons is down for quarter 2. Small Home Outpost is down for quarter 2. Small Home Outpost Rundown is down for quarter 3. That's cool. Space Mines and Bombs. Make happy ferret noises. That is down for quarter 3. Space Whale version 1 is down for quarter 2. Which makes sense because that's when we get Orison, right? So with Orison, we're going to get the Space Whale flying around the space station every now and then, maybe?
Maybe.
Spawn Closets down for quarter 2. Squadron 42 Vehicle Support, which is down for the whole year. Stair Locomotion, quarter 3. Star Hash Bind Culling. This is more server meshing, I believe. Surrender, which is down for Tier 2, quarter 2. Takeoff and Landing Rework is happening for Squadron 42 in quarter 2. Terrain Modification Support, which is happening for quarter 2. The Coil for Squadron 42, that is happening in quarter 2 as well. Theatres of War Crossroads, that is happening in quarter 2. Theatres of War Miscellaneous Support is happening all year because obviously they're going to be working on it. Third Person Camera version 2 rework is happening in December. Thruster Capacitors is happening in quarter 2. Tracking App. Is that bounty hunting? Mobigus app that displays person's history of criminality and helps them to understand the laws of the various traditions. Okay, people don't break the laws. Sorry?
I'm pretty sure that's bounty.
So it's to do with the bounty hunting, but it's not what I thought. I thought it might be like going through and actually finding out people's criminal records so that maybe you can track them down. Maybe displays the player's history of criminality. Maybe. And understanding the law of the various jurisdictions. Tumbler Nova Tank, which is down for May, which is obviously happening when the X patch happens. UI Scoreboard, which I think is a Star Marine thing. That's happening in quarter 3. Then we got Unannounced, which is happening in December. Unannounced, which is happening in quarter 2. Unannounced, which is happening now. The Unannounced Vehicle, that supposedly is happening in April, which is already done. So maybe that's the rock, maybe. Unannounced, which is happening in December. Another unannounced, which is happening in December. Another unannounced, which is happening in October, which is obviously quarter 3. And then we just got a whole bunch of unannounced guys, so we're not going to go through all those. But it looks like they're all happening all through the year. There's a few unannounced for Squadron 42s and stuff. Right. Updates Broken Moon and Dying Star maps. That's happening in quarter 2. Underwater rendering catalysts. That's happening in quarter 4. So that might explain your water thing. It doesn't sound like you're going to die. Sounds like you might be able to go swimming.
Yay.
And then there's flora and fauna as well. So yeah, it's interesting. Vandal Fleet, which is obviously Star Citizen and Squadron 42. Vandal Armor, which is Squadron 42. Vehicle names and serial number we've already got. Vehicle to vehicle loadout spawning. That's happening in quarter 2. VTOL vertical. Alright guys, so the video stops because I ran out of hard drive space. So we have weapon attachment points, which is obviously going through, and the system that allows control for weapons to be attached to ships and stuff like that. Ferrets make happy ferret noises.
Yay.
That's happening in quarter 2. Weapons capacitor volume 1 is happening in quarter 2. Weapon handling is happening in quarter 4. Weapons misfire and wear is happening in quarter 4. 0G push and pull happening in quarter 2. And zone system improvements is happening in quarter 2 as well. Alright, ferrets. Out of all that, what parts of those do you like? What do you not like? Is there anything you want to comment on? Or
We're gonna get our butts kicked by the monster.
well, that's a given. I get my butt kicked by the NPCs at the moment, so
Oh, that sounds like a you problem.
It's very much a me problem. I need to buy a Cutlass Red. Yeah, obviously monsters are coming in, and it looks like server meshing also as well, quarter 4. I'll tell you what, if they get item caching and server meshing in this year, I am going to make frigging happy ferret noises. I'm going to make ferret noises if they get it both in this year.
Well, that's going to be kind of awkward since you're not a tactical ferret. So.
I won't be a tactical ferret. I'll just be making happy ferret noises.
That's concerning.
Yeah.
Should probably get that checked out.
Yeah, well, the doctor says the rash will go away sooner or later. But look, at the end of the day, obviously,
that's terrible.
If we go through and we get item cache and server meshing, and then we start getting a new system, that's going to do a lot to obviously help with things like, for example, player loads and stuff like that. If we start getting server meshing and stuff, dude, this game is pretty much basically an MMO. That's what's stopping this game from being an MMO at the moment, is the fact that we don't have server meshing. So if we start getting that, that's big. I'm expecting it more to happen probably, I would say probably early the year after. But cross your fingers, cross your toes, cross your fur, whatever it may be. At the end of the day, if we get it this year, I will make a video with me trying to impersonate ferrets by making happy ferret noises. So there.
That makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, let me know where it makes you feel uncomfortable on the teddy, right? But look, at the end of the day... But at the end of the day, guys, I'm really looking forward to this. Even if we do only get it next year for server meshing and we get item cache this year, I think that's a big win for us. I really, really do. Apart from that, ferrets, what are your thoughts, opinions before we go? Anything you want to comment on?
Yeah, it seems like this year is shaping up to be a pretty active year.
Yeah, like hospitals, salvage, server meshing, item cache, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That is a good year. That is a really good year to me.
If they can not deliver, then that's going to be amazing.
Yeah, and things like the Halo belt and stuff like that too. So if we start getting that's between Crusader and ArcCorp. It's going to be impressive. But guys, let us know what your thoughts are in that comment section below. What are you looking forward to the most? Me, server meshing and item cache, because then that stuff is starting to bring in as an MMO. And I want to be able to go to my hangar, persistent hangar. Also hangars, persistent hangars. We're getting persistent hangars, dude, and habs. So you'll be able to put guns in your room, and then they'll stay there.
Finally.
Please, CIG, give us a weapons rack like what we had in something for example, Cyberpunk. I want a weapons rack in my room. Maybe you'll maybe be able to do that in the more expensive habs. Maybe the basic habs will just have like a crate or something. But yeah. But guys, let us know what your thoughts are in that comment section below. If this video has been helpful, please smack that like button. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, I'm GamersCaff. That's Ferrets. Our contact details for Twitch are in the description below. And obviously, you know the YouTube channel because, well, you're here. Although, I'm not streaming on Twitch lately. I've been streaming on YouTube. Apart from that, guys, we're going to see a lot of us lately because we are working on a machinima for Star Citizen as well as also Imperium Galactic Survival. So you'll see the Imperium one first and then the Star Citizen one a couple of years later. But we are working on those as well. So yeah, big news coming. Apart from that, guys, have a great night. Enjoy yourself, everybody. Go give Ferrets a like on Twitter. And although you don't really stream much, do you?
Well, no, because of work, but I probably will be doing it later tonight because gonna be doing some testing on the PTU.
Cool. Go follow him on Twitch, and then follow me on YouTube. Apart from that, guys, have a great night. Enjoy yourselves, everybody. We'll see you in the universe. Say bye, Ferrets.
Bye.